Hello and welcome, fellow viewers, to ObscuraTV. I'm your channel host, Theo, and this is my good friend, Derek, and today we're going to be...
again?
You just have to interrupt me every time, don't you? Well, today we're going to be reacting to something else, though a little less long-form than the last video. We're going to be reacting to the X-Men animated series, specifically the new season that came out called X-Men 97. So you and I have no history with the X-Men cartoon from the 90s.
Correct.
And we're going into this pretty much blind. I heard about this a few weeks ago, and there have been 10 episodes that have come out so far. I think that's the entirety of the season. Yes. And I was going to watch it. When I heard you hadn't seen it yet, I figured, hey, let's react to it together.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Now, Derek, I know my history with X-Men. What is your history with X-Men? Have you ever seen the original animated cartoon?
So I have very little history with X-Men. I have not seen the original. I have not seen Evolutions. Haven't seen this. I have only seen the live action. I have not even read any of the comic books.
Oh God, you haven't even read the comics?
Correct.
Like, okay, honestly, I haven't even read that many comics. I mostly read the stuff I just picked up at the store, but even I've seen more animated stuff. I saw Evolution. Hell, I saw the anime version of this.
There's an anime version?
Oh my God, you've only seen the one where they're in, like, black leather?
Yes.
And all
Good
the
old
ones...
black leather.
You actually go outside in these things? What would you prefer? Yellow spandex?
So, never saw the original. This is a season picking up after, like, what, 12, 20 years?
Over 20 years.
Over 20 years.
Later.
From a show neither of us saw in the 90s, so we have no context. No context. We're completely blind.
Well, let's see.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is X-Men 97. To me, my X-Men. Okay, so it is Marvel.
Yep. It's the first X-Men Marvel series since the original. I think Evolutions was not Marvel.
Who gives a shit? Listen to this theme
Maybe it
song.
was.
Never saw the cartoon. I do know this theme song, though, and it is a banger.
First time hearing it.
Is this new animation or the original?
New.
Yeah, we're gonna have to check out some of the older stuff to compare.
Yeah.
The mutant leader's assassination last year by former NSA agent Henry Gyrick.
Wait, he's dead?
No.
No, they just said Charles Xavier's assassination.
He just got hurt. He's not actually dead.
Not an issue. Beauty thinks it's about cash. Funny. What's this freak's trick?
No clue. Kid didn't even try to use his powers.
That guy's got a mullet.
Caught him just in case.
Yeah.
Hear that, Beauty?
Straight out of the
As long as
80s.
that collar stays on, your powers are bye-bye.
I'm not like the ones on TV. I'm one of the good ones.
One of the good ones.
That is rich.
Where have we heard that before?
Listen, I am begging you. I didn't ask for this, okay? I was born this way.
Ain't that the rub?
Gaga, sue somebody.
A little cold.
So what is with those Mega Man blasters?
Yeah. They look very silly.
I am Storm, mistress of the elements. Surrender the boy, or face my fury!
I ain't afraid of you, you witch.
Then you are a fool.
I don't remember Storm having a mohawk, but I'm very glad Storm has a mohawk.
Dios. Good guy or bad guy?
Name's Cyclops. Definitely the good guy.
So, you saw the movies. You know what they did.
To Cyclops.
Will we get a redemption?
Hang tight.
Seems like it.
Holy shit. Wait, since when can he push himself with the lasers?
How does physics even work on that?
Yeah, what is that? Is he like actively holding back the laser's kickback, like the ricochet of his optic blast? Or can he somehow physically control when it actually impacts him?
Correct.
Because that's a completely different superpower.
What, you freak shows think we wouldn't find a way to evolve too? Take his visor before he starts up again.
No, don't! I surrender! Not.
Yeah, I just thought, did they think that turns off his powers?
Yes, they clearly did.
That's the safety.
Rogue is right, Cyclops.
What
Scott,
the
while
hell?
I trust that all my students would gladly die for
How
my
can he
dream
walk?
of a better future,
Good question.
where both human and
And I thought he
mutant
was
live free
dead.
of your total
Told you he
disdain
wasn't
for
dead.
Fun. I would prefer it be avoided.
Stop being a creep, Morph.
Oh, it's
That's
a shapeshifter.
why.
Oh, that's why.
Look like Cyclops.
So
about to have
Mystique's
that
not even
stroke.
special.
Maybe this hell.
Jean is pregnant.
Remy,
Yeah.
you could have hurt someone.
And also
He
still
doesn't care, Jean.
incredibly
All he cares
hot.
about are his stupid beignets. I don't know who's worse, him or Wolverine.
Well, can everyone just please behave?
One's
This
got a
is
baby
school
bump
after all,
and
we need
one's
to be
got an
role
ab
models
window.
for our
Like we're
guests.
getting the
Jean's right.
full spectrum
That kid's
here.
our only lead to where those
Yep.
extremists got their hands on Sentinel tech.
Oh, referencing the Sentinels.
Uh-huh. I wonder if we'll see more Sentinels as the show goes on.
Sounds like it.
Your attackers could still be out there, child. Should we let you leave, they could find you and kill
Jesus
you.
Christ, those
So now
eyebrows are
you're
sharp.
kidnapping me.
Yes.
Kidnapping?
And I go like
We wanna
all the
help
way
you.
back to her ears.
Arrogant yuppies like you.
I mean, it looks good.
Yuppies.
Look, you're scared, Roberto. I get it.
Interesting.
Just give us the day to figure this
Well,
out. Make
it's supposed
sure
to be
you're
set in
safe, and then you can
1997,
go
so
do
okay.
whatever a kid like you
Yuppies are
does.
still relevant.
Okay, clearly I didn't have a childhood because I don't remember yuppies ever being a thing. So the dialogue is this close to being cringe. In
Yes.
any other context, it would be cringe. So it has, but it's not. So it has to be the performance.
Okay.
It's the fact that they're rattling off all this weird 90s super comic book, super cartoon language just at like a mile a minute and not missing a beat
Right.
that explains why they can pull it off.
Okay.
Trask's been missing ever since his inventions tried to swap out President Kelly's brain with a Sentinel computer. He'd need a master mold factory to build new Sentinels, and you X-Men destroyed the only one years ago.
Well, when cardio wraps, maybe you can spare the calories to go make sure he didn't build another one.
Charles Xavier was a dear friend of mine. It's why I urged the UN Council to work with the X-Men. A little trust, Scott.
The professor loved to say, trust happens when actions meet words. Cyclops out.
They're talking about him in the past tense. It sounds like he's dead.
Yeah.
I 100% think he's dead.
I don't think he's dead.
This certainly explains your mood.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yesterday. You know, if he were here.
But why does the death certificate say 98, not 97? No, 96. Okay.
96. Yeah, see, 96. He died the year before.
Yeah.
So it's totally right. He's totally dead, and he's never coming back.
I don't believe it.
When people die in comics, they die forever.
Forever.
You just have to accept it.
Yes. I'm glad you've only read one comic book then.
Mm-hmm.
Kids here, but there are too many damn sets.
Looks like we split up. Nice place to pass a good time, eh, Shell?
Thought you were gonna slice Summer's head off back there. Want to talk about it?
Let's just find this trust fund baby and get out of here, Morph.
I know what's wrong. How? Why, I'm Jean Grey, humble telepath extraordinaire. And I'm having the most beautiful baby in the world with the most boring man in the world. And oh, hello, you on the sidelines, watching our exhausting perfection every day.
What a troll.
He's such an asshole, and I love him. Why have I never heard of Morph before?
Jean knows as much.
You don't think...
They're leaving the team, Morph. Jean's leaving.
Oh, you're a bad guy.
Yeah, Mr. Scarface.
Very obvious.
Okay, hello.
Like your trench coat.
That guy in the blonde hair and the red shirt's been in every background shot. No matter what angle.
Listen up, people. Jean's psychic scan placed Trask in the Sahara Desert. We fly into the coordinates, detain Trask,
Already a
and
better
shut down
X-Jet
Master Mode for
than
good.
live action movie.
I say.
Oh, it's very similar.
And mail Trask
It's
back
blue
to the
with
UN
pink
in
windows.
little pieces.
I don't see pink
There will be
windows.
no dismembering, Wolverine.
You might be colorblind.
Dismembering? Nah. Weight loss.
We get this done by working together as a team. Think you can do that, Logan?
Jeez, Dad. Keep buzzing
See,
in my
I like
ear.
this version of
What would we
Wolverine,
do if we
where he's
ever
not
lost
front and
you?
center and he's just tracking wise on the side, like a good lens. See, pink windows.
Hang on, people!
Okay, pink. That looks like a sentinel.
That 100% is a Sentinel.
Really big.
Jesus Christ, Scott!
I thought sentinels were supposed to be strong against their powers.
Yeah, they're professionals. Oh, Morph can fly?
When he changes to somebody that can, I guess.
Wait, does that mean if he morphs into a person
Another
with powers, he
crack
can copy their
X-Men
powers?
That's what it seemed like.
Also, Rogue can
Solid
fly.
work, team. See
see.
you on the ground.
Wait, how is he gonna get out of this? Who's gonna catch him?
Nobody, it would seem. No, if that's how that works.
Oh.
To me, my X-Men.
Oh my God, he's so goddamn cool!
Okay.
Oh.
Let's just take a moment and give a little bit of applause. They actually made a good Cyclops.
As the leader.
Gyrick warned me you were coming. Even in prison, he has friends who know the mutant agenda must be stopped.
Trask,
The
we don't
mutant
want to fight.
agenda? What, like the gay agenda?
The next step
Ew.
in evolution.
Wait,
He's a
wait, I'm
reference to
remembering
it.
that outfit Gambit had at breakfast. They might be the same thing, actually. Okay. That still doesn't make it right.
Nope. Sentinels are awfully,
Yeah, garbage Sentinel.
garbage sentinels, well worn.
This is how we will destroy mankind. With garbage. Heads up. Ah, they beat them too.
You did. They went there.
So you can see it in the club scene, but you can kind of see it here. The 3D is really coming in hard. But
It's not too obvious.
Change of heart? Louis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful,
Beautiful
involuntary
involuntary friendship.
yeah, that's exactly how I would do it. I jump into a Sentinel and I beat people up.
They never end.
Give him the forecast.
Oh, why are they checking the weather? Oh.
not seen her yet.
Oh, she's glad.
Ancient sands, heed my command and reclaim these relics of hatred.
Looks like she's talking for Shakespeare, but it's like also tornadoes.
Why does her voice reverberate so much?
Because it's awesome.
It is awesome.
I control the weather. I will make an echo if I want. Alright, what's happening? Wait. Oh! Explodey claws!
Morph, coming out.
Aha! Combo attacks. They're doing the cool things we like.
And no head.
Don't lose your head, Master Mold. Now that's too many head ones.
Team's on their way back. Mission accomplished.
Freedom! I mean, I'll get out of your hair.
Look, I know today was strange. When I first came here, I ran away, just like you. The team had saved me from Sentinels at the mall, but this place, a place where I could be me, where a foster brat belonged, that was scarier than any killer robot. Sure, Cyclops still won't let me fly the jet, but this isn't some weird school. It's a family.
Honestly, that's the one thing I like about the Charles Xavier experience. It's like, ultimately, he's not training people to be like weaponized vigilantes. He's creating an environment where people can be safe and explore themselves and create community.
Yep.
A family that accepts you. Sounds nice.
Who is this guy? We even heard his name yet?
We've heard his name. I don't remember what it is. Wait.
Some sort of
Oh my God!
energy.
I know who he
Still
is.
Figuring it out. Makes me
He was an
strong,
evolution.
though.
That's
Really
Sunspot.
strong. Whenever I do this, it just
okay.
reminds me that I'm different.
Yeah, he's solar
I'm
power. He
lying to
basically
them.
absorbs sunlight and becomes
Yeah,
like a
X-Men Jubilee.
mini sun.
I don't even want to be myself.
Oh, that's rough, buddy.
Just guess.
So cool.
Here,
He looks way cooler in this
What's
version.
your job? Hot and rich?
don't forget single.
What is with all the flirting in this show?
A lot of flirting.
Wait.
Charles Xavier is the
Magneto.
finest man I know.
No.
Despite our differences, he never ceased to have faith in our friendship, nor forgive my many failings. Perhaps that is why the old fool has done this.
Magneto.
Told you
What
so.
are you
Oh,
doing
Magneto.
in our home?
With
Your home, I beg to differ,
lion's mane.
Cyclops.
Yeah.
The last will and testament of Charles Francis Xavier. As you all will see, his fortune, his school, everything he built, everything he fought for, now belongs to me, my X-Men.
What does he mean by that? So wait, that's the premise of the show? Magneto's leading the X-Men now?
Seems to be.
Oh. And it's even like a week-to-week cartoon where it cuts off on a freaking cliffhanger.
Yes. Well, so what would you rate this first episode as an introduction to the new series?
I think it's a fantastic first episode. In terms of, is it faithful to the original series? I can't say, honestly. But that's one of the good things. Despite the fact that I have no connection to the original show, I didn't feel lost watching this. It felt like a good first episode of a new series, and it felt like it was easy to catch up on. Whatever happened in the last season, they went over enough.
It could have been a little more clear on what
it didn't feel like I'm
happened.
jumping into the middle of something with no context of what's going on.
True.
That's mostly.
Which is important.
The artwork looks great. The animation looks great.
Yeah, it looks great.
Again, I haven't seen the original cartoon, but the very little from like clips and things that I have seen, it looked like VCR garbage. And that might just be what has remained in the internet or the limitations of the time.
Limitation of the time, and from what little I've read up on the series, they had some money issues, and Marvel went bankrupt during that production period.
So you do know about the cartoon, just
Slight.
all the boring stuff.
Yes, just the boring stuff.
Yeah, yeah. And this is only one episode we've seen so far, only one. But what did you think of the characters?
I think we got a decent understanding of their basics. We kind of saw the leader being
Their relationships,
their basic
personalities.
relationships, basic personality traits, how Wolverine is, how everybody is.
Again, I love that
Then
he's
they'll-
not in the center.
Yeah,
Whether or
clearly
not
Wolverine is not the main
he's,
character.
He's better when he's off to the side, like a good Lancer. Okay, he's better when he's like propping up other stuff. He's cool, but short bursts.
Yeah, and it so. Do we think that? What's his laser guy? What's his name?
Cyclops, Scott Summers.
Is Cyclops the main character?
Here's the thing. You asked that before, and at first I was thinking it was Sunspot because we were introduced to him first, and it seems like we're going to be seeing the show through his eyes. But that conversation between him and Jean was really good. It was a really good conversation between these two. Their relationship is wildly way better than any of the live-action movies I've ever seen because it's implied, and we didn't go straight to the Phoenix Force.
Right.
Thank God.
And are they going to expand the cast? Like, this is a very small...
Oh, they have to.
It's a very small cast right now.
Well, they already... I don't know who Morph is. Only shapeshifter I ever knew about is Mystique, and we haven't seen her yet.
But
We've only seen like 7 X-Men. You know what? Maybe they killed more of them in the show because Charles Xavier is dead, and that was a huge surprise to me because I'm like, wait, this is a show where he's just gone?
Yeah.
Because I remember in comics he's been
so
kind of
strange.
problematic because like manipulative and stuff. So they might just be like, no, we're just getting rid of him, and we're dealing with a different kind of Magneto too. Like, what is that going to look like?
A Magneto trying to lead the X-Men.
Mm-hmm. Which is a great cliffhanger to leave off of.
Not typical Magneto.
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was our thoughts and reactions to X-Men 97 Episode 1. What did you think of the episode? Please write in the comments below, and we'll get back to you with more episodes real soon. Until then, take care.
See ya.
See ya.